Hello students, let's start your exercise part of Parts of Speech Chapter 1, Revision Sentences, Phrases, Clauses, Parts of Speech. In the previous video, we had done the explanation part of this. Now, in today's video, we shall put to use our understanding of the above. First, state whether the following sentences are assertive, imperative, interrogative, or exclamatory. Now, students, I will not go into detailed explanation over here because already the explanation video is done, the link to which I will put in this video. First one, his machine has ceased to work. In this sentence, first see whether there is a full stop at the end of the sentence. Yes, there is a full stop. So this can either be an assertive, imperative, or exclamatory sentence. It cannot be an interrogative sentence. Why? Because it is not questioning anything. Interrogate means to question, to ask. And at the end of such interrogative questions, there will always be a question mark, not a full stop. So because there is a full stop here, let us now decide whether it is assertive, imperative, or exclamatory. His machine has ceased to work. It simply states something. It is a statement saying that his machine has stopped working. So this is an assertive statement. He became the butt of all his class fellows at school. Full stop. So this again is a assertive statement because it is just stating the fact that he became the butt of all jokes of his class fellows at school. Third, don't be impertinent, full stop. Now, don't be impertinent is a imperative statement. Why? Because it is giving you some instruction. It is passing you some command. Don't be impertinent. Therefore, it is an imperative statement. London is the capital of England, full stop. Now, this is also simply stating the fact that London is the capital of England. Therefore, it is an assertive statement. What can I do for you? Question mark. Now, just saying the question mark itself, you can figure out that it is an interrogative sentence, and moreover, there is a questioning word what also over here. Sixth, an idle man is always ready to idle away his time, full stop. This again is just a statement. So it is again your assertive statement. Milk the cow at the right time. Now, milk the cow at the right time is like giving an advice to do things when the time is correct. So this is again an imperative because it is giving some advice. Doesn't noise disturb you in your studies? Question mark. So this again is an interrogative because it is asking you a question. Doesn't noise disturb you in your studies? Next, we go over to exercise 2. Separate the subject and the predicate in the following sentences. Now, what is a subject, students? Subject is that in part of the sentence about whom we are talking about and in the sentence. And the predicate part tells us what the subject is doing in the sentence. It tells us something about the subject in the sentence. Now, the first question, Mahatma Gandhi lived the life of an ascetic. Now, whom are we talking about? We are talking about Mahatma Gandhi. So, Mahatma Gandhi is our subject. Now, students, one more thing that we need to remember is the predicate part of the sentence always contains the doing word or the verb, which shows the action. Now, remaining part of the sentence, lived the life of an ascetic. Ascetic is having the verb lived. So, lived the life of an ascetic is your predicate. He ate the cheapest food. Now here, whom are we talking about? He. So he is your uh, subject and ate the cheapest food is your predicate part. Why? Because ate is the verb over here. Next, the young man cared nothing about his appearance. Whom are we talking about? We are talking about young man. So young man is your subject. Cared nothing about his appearances becomes the predicate because cared is the verb part of it. The fire burns brightly. What are we talking about? We are talking about fire. And the predicate part is burns brightly, where the verb is burns. Respect your elders. Now, elders, whom are we talking about? Elders. So, elders is your subject. Respect is the predicate because respect is a verb. A man of sense will not talk nonsense upon any subject. What are we talking about? Whom are we talking about? A man of sense. So the subject is a man of sense will not talk nonsense upon any subject is the predicate because it has the verb talk. Do not tease the humble. Whom are we talking about? We are talking about the humble. So this is your subject. Do not tease becomes the predicate because tease is the verb. Always remember predicate part will have the verb in it. Can you blame him for your misfortunes? Whom are we talking about? Who is the topic of discussion? Who is the subject? Your. What about him? Can you blame him is the predicate. So, because blame is the verb. Is it early yet? Now, it over here is understood to be the subject. Is early yet is the predicate part. Let him have another chance. Him is the subject. Have another chance is the predicate. Underline the phrases in the following sentences. Now, students, first you will do it on your own and then refer to the answers which I have given. So, what are phrases? Phrases are a group of words which are joined together but do not make complete sense on their own. They, when joined with another meaningful set of words, make proper sense. So, phrases on their own do not make any sense. Chanakya was a man of wisdom. Now, what according to you do you think is the phrase over here? Chanakya was. Because when you see the remaining part of the sentence, a man of wisdom makes some sense. But if I just say Chanakya was, what do you understand? Nothing. Therefore, Chanakya was is the phrase. It is a story without any truth. Now, it is a story part of this whole sentence makes some sense. Okay, it is a story. If I take the second part of the sentence without any truth, what do you understand? If I just tell you without any truth, do you understand anything about it? No. But if I add, it is a story without any truth, that means I'm telling you about a story which we are talking about, which does not have any truth, then it makes sense. So it is a story, makes sense, but without any truth does not make any sense. Therefore, it is a phrase. He is a boy from the hills. Now, from the hills on itself, in itself does not make any sense. But he is a boy makes sense. So, the part of the sentence which on its own does not make any sense is the phrase. So, from the hills is your phrase. Pratap was a man of great courage. Pratap was a man makes sense. Of great courage is your phrase. King Hero had a crown made of gold. A crown made of gold, we can understand. King Hero had, what did he have? We don't know. So King Hero had is the phrase in the sentence. Or you can say made of gold on its own also is a phrase. Because we don't know what is made of gold. Now, exercise number 4. Separate the clauses in each of the following sentences. He laughed when he saw the monkey dance. Now, what did I say? Clauses are those part of the sentences which make complete sense to the reader on their own. If you just read the clause, you can understand what the sentence is trying to convey. So, he laughed when he saw the monkey dance. He laughed when, do you understand anything? No. He saw the monkey dance. He is subject, saw is verb, monkey is the object. Now, this proper meaningful sentence always has a subject, verb, and an object in that sequence. He came when I was about to leave. I was about to leave makes some sense, but he came when is not a clause. Make hay while the sun shines. Now, the sun shines on its own makes some. While the sun shines, make hay while the sun shines. The sun shines on its own is a complete sentence because our subject sun is there and the verb shines is there. Okay. Now, while I slept, they removed all my books. They removed all my books is the clause because they subject removed is your verb and books is your object. So it is a meaningful sentence. Therefore, it is a clause. As we ran, a car swept past us. A car swept past us is a meaningful sentence. So it is a clause over here. This is how you will identify your clauses. Next, exercise 5. In the following sentences, name the parts of speech of the words in italics. He made the cart with his own hands. And second, see, I own 2 houses. The word own is used in 2 different ways in 2 sentences. He made the cart with his own hands. Now, over here, what is hands? Hands is your noun. What is own? Own is describing possession of the word own and hands. So own is a adjective over here. Next, I own 2 houses. Over here, own is having doing something. That means he owns something. So it is used as a verb over here. Third, what a wonderful book! Exclamation mark. We have read about the parts of speech of interjection, which are exclamation mark words. So what is your used as your interjection here? But fourth, what is your name? Now question mark is there here. So what is a questioning word or it is an interrogative pronoun? Fifth, the school is about a kilometer from here. Do tell me about Sinbad. The word about is used in two different ways. The school is about a kilometer from here is used as a adverb. Why? Because it is modifying the verb is. Is a helping verb. Is, am, and are helping verbs or auxiliary verbs to which an adverb about is given to modify the verb. So, about is the adverb here. Next, do tell me about Sinbad. Now, about over here is used as a preposition which is telling us about a relationship between me and Sinbad. Okay, next, 7. They went about aimlessly. There is another about here. About is used in three ways. They went about aimlessly. Now, aimlessly again over here can be used as your preposition. 8. He rode off on his horse. Now, he rode off on his horse means this is used as a verb over here. The nut came off easily. How did the nut come off? Easily. So, this is off, OFF. Came is the verb over here. But because off over here is there, therefore it is used as an adverb, which is modifying the verb came over here. 10. We saw the ship just off the fire. Off is used as a preposition here because it is showing the relationship of position between ship and the fire. Exercise number 6. Name the part of speech of each italicized words in the following sentences and give reasons for the classification. I am reading an interesting book. Second, please book my seat in Rajdhani. The word book can be used in two different ways. I am reading an interesting book. What is our book here? It is a noun. Please book my seat in Rajdhani. Book is used as a verb, doing word. Book my seat. Third, somebody is on my back. Fourth, the thief entered through the back door. Somebody is on my back. Back is a noun over here. The thief entered through the back door. Which door? Back door. Door is already the noun. The word modifying the door is back. Learn the above sentences. We were flying above the clouds. Now, to learn the above sentences. Sentences is your noun and above is your adjective. We were flying above the clouds. Now, we and clouds. Position is being determined by the preposition above. 7th, change is the law of nature. We change the clothes before going to bed. Now, over here, change is considered to be a noun here. And we change the clothes before going to bed is change over here is a doing word. So, it is considered a verb. Number 9, they always watch us. My father gave me a watch. They always watch us. Over here, they are doing something which the action is watching. So, it is a verb. My father gave me a watch. Watch is used as a noun here. So, this is how you will analyze the sentences and go about understanding what part of speech the words are given in different kinds of sentences. So, with this, we come to the end of your exercise number 1 to 6 of your comprehensive grammar of current English book. Now, please like, share, and subscribe, students, and let me know what other topics you want videos on, and kindly keep notification button on for more such upcoming videos. Thank you and all the best, students.